So an important thing we all need to remember, and it seems I forgot, is that you got to always turn the gas off to your carburetor from a small engine when you're done using it. And I'll show you what the problem is in a minute. First, I'll tell you about this motor. This machine right here used to have that engine on it. Gonna be shaky, but I can't help it. That engine right there used to be on this machine, and it was so old and too many problems, so I decided to make a purchase of this motor right here, which is one of those Predator Honda clones, I guess they call them. And I figured it would be okay for this machine because it doesn't get used much. And the last time I used it was when I made a video about this machine, I don't know, maybe about a month or so ago. Somebody wanted to know about it. And when I was done with it, I forgot to turn the gas off. And you can see I've marked them pretty clear now. But if you don't remember to turn the gas off, I'll show you what happens. And that's what this video is all about, hoping that other people will learn. And I'll show you what's going to happen. See if we can get it in here. So I'm draining the crankcase, and you can probably see that really don't look like oil. And if I pull this plug all the way out, it'll be all over my garage floor, and I don't want that. So all of the gas that was in the tank is now in the crankcase. And that was because I forgot to shut the gas valve off going to the carburetor. So let's see how much gas we have in the crankcase. Okay, plug is all the way out. Still running. I hope my container doesn't overflow. That was in the crankcase. Still coming out. So that's what happens if you forgot. Well, it's not going to happen to everybody, but this is a brand new motor. It's got like 1 mile on it since I put it on here, and you wouldn't think you'd have to take the carburetor apart and check it, but I guess that's what you need to do when you get a Chinese made motor. So there you go. I don't know how much gas that is and engine oil, but it's quite a bit. It was everything that was in the tank. And if you are lucky enough to have it hydro-locked so that you can't start the motor, then you'll save the motor because you won't be able to turn it over. But if you're not hydro-locked and you don't realize you got all that gas in your crankcase, then you're going to burn up your motor. Luckily, this one was, of course, I already knew as soon as I seen the valve was in the on position, I knew right away to check the oil. And as soon as I opened up the dipstick part, which is right down there, it's pretty low, so the gas level was above that. As soon as I started opening it up, then the gas started flowing out, so I knew right away what the problem was. But if you're unlucky enough to go ahead and start it up and try to run it, after a while she'll probably seize up on you. So anyway, I don't know what else to say about this, except remember to turn off your gas supply. The next thing I got to do is take a brand new motor apart, pull the carburetor off, and find out why it's letting the gas through. It shouldn't, but I've got a lot of machines around here, and I always turn the gas off on all of them. But this one, I just didn't have that habit yet, so forgot to turn it off, and there's what you get. So that's about all I can say about this. Just remember to turn your gas off when you're done running your machine.